What is up, everybody? It's me, 45. We are going 11 in the Ground Zero Madden Franchise League. We got the Jets this week. Having a rough season. I'm having a pretty rough. Been things around now that we have things going in our direction, development, and our overall good start. That's love, baby. Love coming in and right off the bat hitting that kick return. That's a good start. That is a great start right there. So we are up 7. We're going to be up 7-0 right here. That's 3 kickoff returns this season I've had. I have 2 with Chris Thompson before he got hurt, and that's the first one with Bryce Love. So that's a good start. Hopefully, with our morale coming up, our morale went up over 55, so that should help out huge. Hope it does. We're also missing our starting free safety, so definitely miss that guy back there. But we're going to try to make do with it and see what happens. Boy, and Landon Collins with the pick. I'm going to try to put some sound on since I'm not playing any music. I'm going to try to put this up on YouTube. This is the dude in the middle with the big star. I need to get him X Factored.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Now the second year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Looking to throw, Haskins. They'll find Henderson there. It's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
Go, boys.
Darrell Henderson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Oh, I missed that one, though.
And the kick
Holy kick.
But a penalty flag is down. Looks like he got run into. Well, we looked at each other.
Second chance.
We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it.
Why is he hitting me?
Kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh. I got you. I got you. Watch the safety cream. Watch that. You go tight. You got tight. You got that.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be
Go
upended
Collins.
at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Tackle made by the Pro Bowl safety Landon Collins. 3 yards on
What
that
up,
last
Fish?
carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check 56. Here we go, G.
Now Simeon. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference.
Good try.
This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Give him 2 yards on that play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Airing one out for Crowder. And that is incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big
Here's the Jets.
Charging battery, charging battery, charging battery, charging battery.
Taking it about the 36. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7-0 on the return. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Man, I got you.
Here's the 3rd-round pick from Memphis. It's Darrell Henderson. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. Leads to 3rd and 11.
Let's go now. Now the wolf. 50, 54. We own them. We own them.
3rd down. Here's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eli Harrell drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. Now it's Crowder. Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Doing all right. They're doing all right.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you've got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within...
And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all, do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
I'm letting you know right now, you better bring. Ready?
On 2nd down, here's Simeon. And he'll get this into the hands of Braxton Berrios. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards.
Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. They'll look to set up his blockers. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
I'm recording.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Oh, boys.
It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. He's settling in nicely here in the 1st quarter running the football. Remember, he already has the touchdown run.
And you can feel the vibe, can't you? He's in unison with his offensive front. They are in concert together. So if you're flipping over to the other side line of scrimmage, they've got to be more physical and handle some of these gaps that have been created.
Yo, what up, big boy?
They go play action with Haskins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Why am I playing the Jets? Because that's who I play in my season. I play in an online. It's an online franchise.
So far in this 1st quarter, they face another 1st and goal. Geis, they'll try to run it.
Geis.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much. And
Yeah, I gotta play there. That's who I play in the league.
Nice pace.
On 2nd down now, it's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. So that one will be accepted. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. On the ground, Geis.
Come on, Geis.
He'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
Loss of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Haskins to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Favorite team, the Texans? You got the big boy. You got one of my favorite receivers down there.
The Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Through the drops up and good. And it's now 21-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3.
Andre's that dude. He's a monster, bro.
An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
From the 31, Simeon nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 21-0 our score.
He's definitely not bad. Absolutely not bad.
The Redskins on third down, putting an extra man here in the secondary.
Look at me, zipper.
From the gun, here's Simeon. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
Now Haskins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's easy to see when we review this that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why it got knocked away there. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Come on, QB, come on.
On the draw, this is Henderson. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300.
Don't like the Redskins very much? That's my squad, man. That's the squad.
Haskins. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be intercepted. Jamal Adams with it, the all-pro safety.
Gotta try to at least
looking
for
for Paul Richardson there. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long, got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
Baby, that's baby side. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
Hey,
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Rock it. Get it.
On 1st and 10, Fitzgerald flush to his right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out.
How does Fitzgerald outrun anybody?
8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Look at me. Go.
Throwing on first down. Fitzgerald. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. After the penalty, it's Bell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go again. Check.
Play action. Fitzgerald. Airing one out for Crowder.
Let's go, baby.
Brandon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And a big turnover there.
Yo, Misa with the 5 gifted subs, bro. Dropping it hot on the interception.
You put in the trophy case, first career interception. That's going to be one he wants to forget.
Yeah, and he's not going to go after the football, right? Yeah, you can keep that one. The key for him, what does he learn from it? When he watches the tape, does he have an answer right now where he already understands what mistake he made? That's what the coaches are going to want to know, and that's what they'll grill him on and see how he grows from it.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
Yo, big boy, thank you for the follow. What up, Crip?
Game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Creeping slowly.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, watch the ball.
Throwing now, Haskins.
Oh, you gotta hold him.
Swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Quentin Williams coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
I didn't buzz nothing. I suck, bro.
After the sack, it's
1 goal in like 40 games.
And the road gets a bit tougher
Fucking
from
cheeks.
here. Now it's Haskins.
Good fucking tackle.
Screen, it's complete. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Gotta credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Now Haskins, third and long. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
A gain of 17 yards. It's fourth down.
Here's Tressway.
What do I use? Defense, I use the Ravens, and offense, I use the Redskins. Redskins, I like Baltimore's defense.
Once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Oh yeah, you were doing fucking amazing.
The coach.
Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchdown.
I have not.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're
You
down.
don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use. When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
On third down, Fitzgerald going up top and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Tried to hit triangle. I tried to hit triangle. He wouldn't jump.
Head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Touchdown!
2-1 game, baby. Kick return and a punt return. Let's go.
And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Well, what a game for him. He hits for the return cycle, so to speak. He had the kick return. Now the harder part, just got the punt return for a touchdown.
And I would imagine that the special teams coach, as the ball left the punter's foot, he was thinking, should have kicked away from it.
Yeah.
Should have kicked away from it. He's in a groove, and sometimes you hit those grooves or those zones in a game, and he's in one now. He's in perfect sync with his teammates blocking, and he knows how to find
Let's fucking get it, boys. What I'm talking about, guys. That's huge. We're a little tired, though. That's the only thing.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Oh, I missed them.
I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey,
I might have to.
dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fitzgerald, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought
Oh,
down.
boys.
Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Hey, it's our house. 51's the mic.
2nd and 14.
Oh, my God. Catch that.
Threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Check Mike. 51 to Mike, boy. 51. Double dog. Double dog. Hey, Delta. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51. Get it.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Fitzgerald. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was
That's a fucking move.
This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14.
Mike's 56. Mike's 50. Hey, Zoo. He can't hang. You're out. Shoot.
On 4th down, Fitzgerald going deep now for Herndon. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Redskins defense going to take over on the turnover on downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
We want it. Come to my world. Mike 51. Mike 50. Hey, Sam on. I got one.
2nd and 6. Got
Ooh,
him.
good catch.
Is complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a monster catch.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Look, squeeze. Check it out. Ready.
Off the play fake. Fitzgerald.
Caught that.
Jamison Crowder.
Edge.
They'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Belt, of course, 3-time 1,000-yard rusher. Sat out 2018, but you look back to 2017.
Hey, what up, French fries? What's going on, man?
1,300 yards
Welcome to the channel.
700 more receiving. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
From the gun, Fitzgerald. He's going to find his tight end. That's Chris Herndon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It is hard in zone coverage to stop a curl route because when they see it, they just try and find the open spot and sit down.
Yeah, we always talk about finding the soft spot in the zone. What's the key to doing that? How do you do it?
You have to read what the coverage is. Is it 2 deep? Is it 3 deep? Because then you know where the linebackers are going to drop, what spots in the field they naturally get to, and you find that open space, and then you're in sync with your quarterback. He should be reading the exact same thing, and they put the ball right on you.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Man, I got you. Man, I got you. Hey, high 7. 55, Mike, 55. Rip right. Shoot.
Off play action. Fitzgerald, he'll buy some time right.
What are you doing, Fabian? Come on.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Five. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he's going to
Good
take
catch.
it for a Jets touchdown.
French fries. Appreciate the follow, man.
On the year. And the Jets are able to close the gap just a bit. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
Just so many yards passing.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Tight down. There you go.
A carry by Henderson to start the drive. Avery Williamson, the Jets' leading tackler a season ago, in on the stop.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while.
That's Bryce Love, bro.
Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Geis with a carry on second down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45.
Finally got him some yards, bro.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now after the run by Geis, here's first and 10. Haskins will throw.
Subscriber hype.
Complete. Richardson has it.
Coming back.
He's going to be taken
French fry getting that gifted sub.
That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Finding some room at midfield. This one completes a Kelvin.
Go, baby.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
On first down, this is Geis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Here we go. 18 data. Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now.
Now Haskins on first down.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be bad, bro.
Picked up by Brian Poole. And a big turnover there as his guys
Knew it was bad. Soon as, like,
defensively that time.
I don't know why I threw that.
As a rookie QB, what lesson can...
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see
it's such a bad pass.
they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result, nowhere.
Oh, fumble.
He lost the football.
Let's go, baby.
Skin scoop it. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. So the big fella gets on the scoreboard with a return for a touchdown. Good thing he didn't have to go too far, though.
You know the trainers were very happy about that. Imagine having to go get him in the end zone, escort him to the bench.
I might have missed.
The oxygen. They were loving
Fucking miss it. Got like a lag in it. Ribs, Vic Beasley's are up, buddy. Can't afford to.
So here's the kick.
Can't afford to have anything happen to him.
Fumble return for a score. This will be taken to the
Not when we're starting to win.
And no run back here.
Huge.
This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
Keep everybody healthy.
line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to
Let's go.
Troy Apke and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
And an alley to run. He's at the 50, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis with touchdown number 7.
Does the sub cost money? Yeah. He's so paid for it.
Continue to put this one out of reach.
Cost $4.99.
Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So
That might be a bad kick. Flag killing me, bro.
A little oxygen if he wants it as well.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play. And this
is a huge game, man.
Not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass,
nowhere to escape. And he
Oh, it's Hamilton again.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll try the right side with Bell. And that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had to pick it.
What a huge play.
No room to find to get upfield.
Oh, Payne with the sack. Let's go.
Deron Payne in there with pressure yet again. That is the 7th time that they have dropped him here this afternoon. Here's the Jets punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Returnable here from the 38.
I wanted to go up and out.
45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Checking things elsewhere. 3rd quarter now from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They start on the ground with Geis, and he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry,
I'm playing Machiavelli.
now for the day.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action.
Yeah.
Back now at FedEx Field.
He's playing. Nah, he's just having a bad season. He's actually a half-decent player. On a bad season, man. Come on, boy. Come on, Kai.
Right there, 54 Mike. Come on. Check 50, check 50.
Now a handoff, Geis going right. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now it's Haskins looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
Nah, he did pretty good with them.
Says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone.
And I think the ball's out, but fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And defensively, maybe an opportunity miss there.
No doubt about it. When that ball's out, all you're thinking about as a defender is, this is our chance to make a huge play. Instead, he's able to recover his own fumble. Big sigh of relief, huh?
Yeah, usually those wide receiver fumbles, there's open space around for the defense, but not
I missed that.
right back on it. Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it.
Bro, I missed 3 of them in this game.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Ready?
On first down, Fitzgerald. On the catch, it's Crowder. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
3 down. Go. Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey. You ain't doing nothing today. Right here, guys. Fight 51, Mike 51.
Hey, what up, Yosh?
On first and 10, Fitzgerald.
Oh my God.
45 before being tackled. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Jets first down. This quarterback now a perfect
What's up, man?
to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10.
Bravo. 51 to Mike.
Operating from the gun. Fitzgerald going deep now for Herndon. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Throwing again. Fitzgerald. He's going to air one out.
Oh, that's number 3.
He had a good shot there for his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's 3rd down.
I think this one offensively, this is one where you just say, let's move on. Let's not even watch the game tapes from this one.
Yeah, you might just want to throw it in the trash, act like it was never there in the first place.
Yeah, just say we're good. I actually have heard of a coach in the past.
Snowing here? Yeah, I think it's good. It's supposed to snow tonight. Where are you at? I can't remember where you're at, Yosh. I never remember.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Into the Redskins. Have it they do.
Let's go.
Kind of a deficit. You can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a run with Geis.
Oh, he fumbled.
He lost the football, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
It's a fumbling motherfucker right now.
Caused by the weather, of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe...
Let me see. Damn, I mean, that's going to come up this way.
Tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, and when they've tried too hard...
How'd he slide, bro? He didn't slide.
Gets away from them. If you got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Got it. 55, Mike 55. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist. Now.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fitzgerald, a screen to Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard
Told
line.
him and battling. Yeah, fuck that, bro. I'm good on fucking migraines.
For a second there, I thought that might break.
I'd have been pretty lit lately.
Screen pass looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid gain.
Yo, have you ever tried?
Good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I'm coming after you. Hey, Zoo. Hatchet. Alert flare. Get it.
From the gun, Fitzgerald forced out to his left. Now the ball comes loose, and the Redskins scoop it. And his
Have you ever tried these?
At their own 44-yard line. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Pro Bowler C.J. Mosley, the Ravens' leading tackler last year, up to make the stop. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
That's how I am too. That usually can catch like a tip of the edge, not like a lot of it, not like the whole thing, but just enough. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. Like, I mean, it's still pound away, but I mean, just to take a little tip of the edge off is a great thing.
2nd down, it's Henderson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin 1st down.
Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the fresher legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not.
Yeah, I've go to a doctor all the time for it. It's horrible. They tried so many medicines. I think 13. I think it was like 13.
Shotgun handoff down to Geis. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get
There's been 13 different medicines.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third
Charging
down.
battery.
The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win.
Yeah, that's how I am. You gotta close your eyes and go in a dark room. Sounds are ridiculous.
Feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball.
You just gotta hide yourself in a dark room, go to sleep if I can.
And carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Redskins, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else than their sanity, as they move to 4 and 6.
Yeah, that's a huge win for us.
Stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, add one more loss to the column. That drops them to a woeful 1-9 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching.
Let's go run through these real quick, and then we'll give this and then we'll stop it. We'll stop the recording. We're gonna put it on YouTube. Go through this. See what we did here. Haskins was 10 for 14. Not crazy good, but he was 71% completion. Those picks gave him a little beat down. Geis went off, man. Geis is hitting. That fumble, that's probably on me. Lauren had a little. This is probably his worst game. I mean, it was hard to throw. I was hitting some. I hit a couple big ones that they got called back, but Henderson had 2 catches for 2 touchdowns. I mean, he was huge. Defense was nutty, man. Defense was nutty. Look at this. Middle linebacker, rookie. 1 year in, 3 sacks that game. Allen had 1.5. Payne had 1.5. But I think he had a thing, so he should get a dev upgrade, I think. A lot of sacks that game. That was a pretty good game. Then we had Troy had 2 picks, and we had Collins with 2 picks. Collins dropped one. He almost had his 3rd. Where's fumble? Look at that. Recoveries. We had 1 touchdown. So that is the end of that one. Hopefully we'll be able to put up another one here. Try to get these out regularly, but that's going to be it for this week. So once we advance, we'll record the next game. All right. So, that's a huge game. That's a monster game. Bryce Love getting it. Look at Bryce Love. Boy, let's go. Yeah, speed dev on him. Loosen this. Not bad. Called it, didn't I? Jonathan Allen played a heck of a game this week. A lot better than we intentionally thought. Oh, Jonathan Allen to the superstar. Let's go. Jonathan Allen to the superstar. Let's get it, boys. Thought it was Payne. I played a lot with that. That's big. Damn, 8,000 XP boost for the fucking lineman. Let's go. Jeez Louise. Creeping slow. I need the Eagles to lose here. They're playing right now, actually. I think the Eagles are actually live right now.